It's time for some hopefully responsible speculation, but I think I have a pretty solid idea on the future of The Mandalorian. We all know Din is going to take his helmet off again. It's happened every season so far. I think it'll happen this season too. And I think we've been set up for that moment since the very opening scene of Season 3, as we watched Ragnar Vizsla take the Creed in the water. In Chapter 20, Din explained that Grogu doesn't wear a helmet because he is too young to speak the Creed. I was listening to Force Center podcast, and Joseph Scrimshaw said that this is the first time there have been actual stakes surrounding Grogu's first words. Fans have been asking for years now if Grogu will ever speak, what his first word will be, and so on. This season, Peli claimed he said her name. We saw him attempting to babble "This is the way" with Din and Bo-Katan. They really do seem to be building up to his first real words, and Joseph so correctly pointed out that the second he is able to speak the Creed, it'll be time for him to truly become a Mandalorian like his dad. I think we were shown a child taking the Creed at the start of the season on purpose, so we will know what it will look like when they plop Grogu in the water and make him say it, but I don't think he will get the chance. Honestly, I don't think Grogu will or should talk all that much in the series. However he sounds, it's gonna take some getting used to, but calling him Grogu instead of Baby Yoda also took some getting used to. Anyway, I think Grogu's ceremony could be a breaking point for Din. I love that the other Mandalorians have accepted Grogu with open arms. They may underestimate him, but despite how different he is from literally everyone else there, nobody acts like he doesn't belong. Even the armorer, with all her rules, is like, "Come on in, Grogu, let's make you a new piece of armor." I think that's very nice. I'm sure Din appreciates that too. But we're going to reach a point where Grogu will be required to put on a helmet for the rest of his life, and I think it would be awesome if that's what made Din finally say no to the helmet rule for good. I think we could have a scene with Grogu in the water with all the drums, and the armorer will make an adorable little helmet for him, but the ceremony will not be interrupted by a turtle dinosaur this time. It'll be interrupted by Din. The Mandalorians saved his life. They shaped who he is, and even though I have very mixed feelings about the Children of the Watch, they raised him, and he turned out all right. He definitely had a darkened, violent period, but he came through it. I can see why Din is loyal to them at the very least. But as they go to put the helmet on Grogu, he might decide that's not the life he wants for his son. What a powerful image that would be, having Din stopping one of the most sacred ceremonies the Children of the Watch have to remove his helmet again in front of everyone. After all his work to be redeemed, be like, never mind, it's not worth it. And to decide he and Grogu can still be Mandalorians even if they don't keep their helmets on all the time. Because let's face it, if the armorer makes a helmet for Grogu, I want to see Grogu wear it, just not all the time. We're spending more screen time than we ever have with the Children of the Watch, and I now love pointing out the moments where they say, "This is the way," and I agree, or when they say, "This is the way," and I roll my eyes. I so badly want Din to get to that point where he realizes it's more important to simply live with honor and acceptance without all the weird and pointless rules that never have any rationalization other than "this is the way," which is just a fancy way of shrugging and saying, just because Mandalore the Great did it a long time ago and it worked for him, but just because it worked for him thousands of years ago doesn't mean everyone else has to adhere to the same rules now. The last time we saw Din remove his helmet, it was to say goodbye to Grogu, and I do not think he regrets that decision. I think he would do it again. He has yet to actually say hello to Grogu face to face since he returned. I think there's something poetic about him removing the helmet for the last time as like a promise to Grogu that the two of them will be able to actually see each other every day from that point forward. Again, not that he won't put the helmet back on, just not with the intent of leaving it on forever and ever. Anyway, that's just a thought I had listening to Force Center. I'll link to their excellent discussion of Chapter 20 in the cards and the description and stuff, because they always make me think even more about every Star Wars story. If you're into the deeper analysis of Star Wars, they are 100% worth your time. Let me know what you think of this theory in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to keep up with all our Mandalorian Season 3 coverage, and consider checking out our Patreon page, where we've got video reactions and audio commentaries for every new episode. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.